Hello and welcome to the Valley Preview. I'm your host, Alastair Dwyer. Well, the 2016 William Hill Cox Plate Carnival is upon us. It all kicks off on Friday night with the richest race under lights, the Group 1 $1 million William Hill Manikato Stakes. The Thunder from Down Under, Chautauqua, is back to defend his crown. We'll have plenty of competition in the Valley favourite Buffering and of course the star juvenile Capitalist. The group known as ARC, made up of members from Jet, Spiderbait, Powderfinger and UMI, 33 Aries between them if you don't mind, will be rocking the main lawn. Dining completely sold out on Friday, a few marquee spots left and plenty of GA tickets, so come on down. Saturday, it's going to be a huge one, the William Hill Cox Plate. It is going to be Winx, the main attraction, the reigning champion, back to defend her crown, going for 13 in a row if you don't mind. She's going to have a challenger, Hartnell, the Godolphin star, won his last 3 starts by a combined total of 17 lengths. Dining also sold out for William Hill Cox Plate Day. Still a few limited spots in marquees. And GAs, we do recommend you pre-purchase them on Ticketmaster. So get onto that and avoid the queues on William Hill Cox Plate Day. In terms of entertainment, well, it's exciting to say the great man is back. Daryl Braithwaite will be singing the horses on the main lawn before the big race. If the party atmosphere is more your go, pure pleasure enclosure with Hot Dub Time Machine and Mashton Kutcher in the centre of the course. You need to buy tickets at Ticketmaster for that. Now, the all-important weather and track update. Let's cross to the Valley's track manager, Marty Synan.
Thank you, Alastair. Yes, really looking forward to the 2-day carnival this weekend. We had 3 mil of rain on Tuesday night, which has just put that track in the good 4 range. Pentometer of 4.59 and a going stick reading of 9.3. So from my point of view, very happy where the track is for the Manikato Stakes. There is some rain forecast for Friday during the day though. The forecaster tells me we could get between 10 and 15 mils between 11 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But then it will clear to be a cool night, but a dry night. So really looking forward to a great night at Manikato night. And then we move into Saturday, the Cox Plate Day, where the rail will stay in the true. So my team will just repair the track from Friday night's racing, stripe the track up to put a great pattern in it, and then we'll be ready to go for Cox Plate Day.
The William Hill Cox Plate Carnival, 24 hours, 18 races, plenty to dissect. I'm joined by the punter's hero. They got 2 winners last Valley Preview. They're laughing. Ben Sporle, Jesse Grae. Gentlemen, welcome. Let's start with the William Hill Manikato Stakes on Friday night. $1 million up for grabs. The mighty Chautauqua is back. Barrier 1, a concern for you, Ben?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a concern. I'm still in his corner, but I think he's just going to have to get back a little further than usual to make sure he slots off and gets room to come to the outside of the track. Buffering's the one for me. He's going to get the soft lead in front.
Are you a big fan of Chautauqua? Do you think he's going to worry Dwayne Dunn in that barrier?
I think if it just gets in the right position, it's not going to be easy, but it's a class horse in the field and will win if it just sits right.
Well, Buffering doesn't look like there's going to be much competition up front for Buffering, so I think he's going to have a good time of it up front. Capitalist, I think, is an interesting runner. Obviously a star juvenile. We're not sure if he's come back as good as a 3-year-old. Obviously won the Magic Millions and the Golden Slipper. From Barrier 6, Karen McAvoy aboard. I think he's a real chance.
Gets him well on the way. Toller's the other interesting one. Loves the valleys. So, and then the quarterback, he actually beat Chautauqua. If he's 3 lengths in front of Chautauqua turning for home, he could take some catching.
All right. Tip for the Manikato, Ben?
Yeah, Chautauqua's corner.
Yeah, I'm going to go with everyone else and go through Chautauqua. I just think it's too good.
Well, I'm also going for Chautauqua, but I'm going to have something small on Capitalist. I think he's ready for this. He's cherry ripe. Let's get on to the big one on the Saturday, the Group 1 $3 million William Hill Cox Plate. It's going to be an absolute belter. 10 class horses in the field. Winx drew Barrier 3. We caught up with Chris Waller for a gallop late last week, and this is what he had to say.
She's a stronger horse now than she was in the spring of last year. She was just coming out of her 3-year-old year as a young 4-year-old. Now she's a more mature lady and a slightly stronger horse that copes with everything so well. This time last year, she used to show tendencies of just firing up a little bit, but that never went any further. She's just coped with it so very well. So just a little stronger, a little more mature, and she's got a few more wins next to her name.
Some confidence out of the Waller camp there. I mean, they're never going to declare her as a good thing, obviously, but Barrier 3, Ben, they've got to be very confident going into Saturday.
Yeah, they would have been giggling at the breakfast the other day. I think she's going to roll. She's going to be midfield. Hartnell and Vadamos are going to be in front of her, though, so she's got to go past 2 world-class gallopers.
And Vadamos, there's a few whispers coming out of Werribee. Do you think he can make his claim?
Well, it's obvious it's a world-class horse, It will be interesting. How I think you just got to look at Winks. 12 last start wins. Then you got Hartnell. I'm not sure if you've seen his last 3 performances. That's been a class above anything. Vadamos will be thereabouts, but to be honest, it's going to be a 2-horse race.
Well, I don't know about that because Vadamos, the Magic Man's on his way over, and we caught up on Monday with stable rep Joel Pouchon, and he had this cheeky thing to say.
Le problème, c'est que ces deux chevaux-là, ils ont couru qu'ici et ils connaissent pas Vadamos.
Those 2 horses have only raced in Australia and they don't know Vadamos.
Some fighting words there from the French Raiders Vadamos. They don't think it's a 2-horse race. Jesse's declared it. It's the next race of this century. Our Waverley Star and Bone Crusher head-to-head like they were in 1986. Ben, can you make a case for any other horse?
I'm a little bit more open-minded. I think Yankee Rose on the lightweight is some hope as well. Lucia Valentina, if there's a little bit of rain about, could run well also. I'm with the 2, but I'm happy to look outside them as well.
The all-important tip for the William Hill Cox Plate, gents, is it Winks all over?
Can't look any further than Winks. It'll be 13 straight come 5 minutes past 5 on Saturday, I believe, Al.
Tossing and turning the last couple of nights, but I've ended up going with Winks.
I'm also with the Supermare Winks. Can we find some value for the punters on the day, Saturday?
I'm going to look at race 4, the top weight, Ken's Dream. Not sure if you've seen last start. Very unlucky, nearly fell over. It'll be too good for the field come Saturday.
I'm going with the United States again. He helped me out big time in the Moonee Valley Cup. It's not every year you pick a Moonee Valley Cup horse to then come back and win the Crystal Mile. I think he can.
We shouldn't have even asked that question, Al. It was always going to be the answer.
Yes, we've got a Lloyd Williams fan over there. Well, gentlemen, good punting for Friday night and Saturday. It's going to be a huge Cox Plate Carnival. If you want more information on what's happening, head to coxplate.com.au or simply call 1300 The Valley. The 3 of us will see you on Friday night.